Dynamic time. Hi everyone. Today we'll be looking at variable behavior when we change a value during the draw function. Remember back to when we told you that the draw function is a loop of sorts? Get ready for some cool action. Variables inside of draw. Here we have a bit of code that we've used in a previous video section where we have drawn a square and a circle on the screen. We're going to break this same code down a little bit more. The first thing we do in the program is declare our global variables. We declare an int variable called y, and we'll assign a value to it during the setup function. In our setup function, we're setting the variable y to be the value of the maximum height we set in the previous line with the setup function. Next, in void draw, we go through some basic steps, such as adding a gray background color and adding a teal colored square. Finally, we update the fill color to be a dark blue, and then draw a circle with the x and y coordinates being the current y value. In the future, we will look at how to use condition and these variables to contain the drawn shape within a certain area and restrict some behavior. For now, our goal is to understand the loop ability of draw is constantly subtracting 1 from the current value of y. Then, on the next frame of draw, we are drawing the square in the same position with its literal values, but the circle is moving, as the value of y is reducing. Moving the circle from the bottom right of the screen, where the y value is equal to the maximum height, towards the upper left of the screen, where the position will be 0. This process of moving these shapes and other functions are best used with a variable, as we are able to save a value or state at the start of the program and update that value. It's impossible to dynamically update a literal value such as 20 over the course of the program, which is why we need to use a variable. Draw function speed. If we recall our introduction of setup and draw functions, the speed that draw updates is determined by the frame rate. The default speed is 60. But using the frame rate command, we can change how quickly values are updated, which in turn changes the speed of the circle moving across the screen. Here we have frame rate 5, which makes the circle move in a much slower motion versus if we use frame rate 100, the circle is moving at as fast a speed than its default one. That's all we have for the section of updating variables in the draw function. Stay tuned for more fun and exciting content.